Did you see this Nicolas Cage movie?
What Nicolas Cage movie?
He's doing a movie called Jiu-Jitsu on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's a sci-fi movie.
Oh, my God. Why? It's called Jiu-Jitsu?
And it's starring our boy Alain Moussassi or Mousseau. The guy who did,
Alain Moussassi.
Yeah, Kickboxer 14 or however many Kickboxer.
Oh, he's not
Vengeance.
Moussassi. Moussassi is, Jesus.
The guy who looks like Brendan Schaub.
No, I know what you're talking
He's
about.
He's a cool
now.
dude, yeah. Nick Cage with our boy Alain.
Straight to TV?
Yeah. I got to see this. Dude, I love Nick Cage. I love him because he's bad.
I love Nick Cage, too. But that's just weird to me.
You said you saw the Tim Burton Nick Cage documentary, right?
Oh, unbelievable.
I got to see that. I really
That's
do.
by far one of the best documentaries out there. If you're a superhero fan, a comic book fan in any sort of way,
I'm all that.
And Tim Burton fan and
All
Kevin
that.
Smith fan, it's fantastic.
What does Kevin Smith have to do with it?
So Kevin Smith is the first part of the he's part of the whole documentary, but the first part is that he was the one who came up with the original script, and he kind of he was writing it. I don't know if it was Warner Brothers. I forget if it was Warner Brothers, but
Probably.
But they went to him, and he was putting together a script for the new Superman, and they were coming up with whatever. And at a certain point in time, they said, "Thank you, but we're going to take it and give it to Tim Burton instead, or whatever it is." So he started it, came up with all these ideas, and they were just like, "Okay, your stuff is a little crazy. We're going to put it somewhere else." And that's what. And they didn't think. I don't know if Kevin Smith Sorry, I touched my volume and I just, it spiked in my ear. No one heard that until just now, but I don't remember if Kevin Smith was in his heyday. I don't think he even hit Jay and Silent Bob at that point in time. I'm not even sure if he had done
90s, early 90s?
Yeah, no,
Clerks was
early 90s, then Mallrats was around 94, 95.
I think it was all before
maybe
that.
Chasing Amy was around like 96.
'Cause I think it was right after the 89 Batman or the 88 Batman, and then it was around the 92 Batman. I think so.
It was
maybe it was 89.
Let me put it this way: it was a fantastic documentary. You see Nicolas Cage fully in this Superman outfit.
Looks jacked. I saw a still.
And that's the funny thing is that, and I think it was Kevin Smith who said, he's like, and then you see this one picture of Nicolas Cage in this outfit, and it's just like a bad angle, and it's like the hair didn't look all done up, and it's just like the worst still ever. But that's what everyone saw, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is gonna be the worst thing in the world," and that's where everything just started tanking.
That's what I was saying. The
And
cry wolf, man. Whatever you see first, it's like people attract to that. That's your. Oh, okay. Fuck being accused of anything. Your name is associated in the same sentence with rape, robbery, steroids. There's no. What is that? Innocent
Innocent until proven guilty.
None of that.
That's the funny thing is it's now like I'm watching another documentary. That Adnan, the Serial. Do you ever listen to Serial?
The podcast.
Yeah.
Is it good, man?
Fantastic.
I'm gonna listen to some
hold on.
episodic type of.
There's two of them.
Come on.
There's two of them. The first one is good. There's two seasons. The first one is about this guy Adnan.
How is that good?
Well, no. They're different stories in each season. They're like the second season is a completely different issue with some other cast of characters and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with each other. This is the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Is based in Baltimore of a case involving this guy Adnan Syed and the death of this girl Haley. I forget her last name. I think it's May. They call her Hay. Either way, it goes in depth for 12 episodes and the inconsistencies of reports and all this other stuff, and how the police maybe didn't investigate properly certain things, and how other people.
Is this real?
Yeah, no. This is all real. This is all real. And how they're some of the people that were credited with their like alibis or credited with giving their side of the story of how this body was discovered, et cetera, didn't make any sense. End of the series, end of the first season of the podcast, there was really no end of it. It was more like, this is what we discovered, and hopefully this guy can get a fair trial and we'll do our part, but we can't really, nothing we could do. Because of that podcast, they did try to sanction for another fair trial or whatever it was.
It sounds similar to Making a Murderer.
Yes. Since then, they've now done a documentary off of that. and they've only 2 episodes deep, but it's a really good documentary, and it makes you question a lot of things because the guy, the one witness who was there for supposedly a lot of stuff, his story is so inconsistent, and the police bought into it, never really followed up with a lot of stuff. So now we're moving on to episode 3. But the point of it is,
always waiting for your point.
thank you, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
But this guy never was really proven guilty. That's the problem. If you're innocent until proven guilty, but yet you're never really proven guilty, how are you going to jail for the rest of your life?